Hi everyone, it's Amy. Welcome back to my channel, and we are in the series called Letting Go with Grace, where we are going to unpack a little bit each week as we get ready to send our kids off to college if you've got one that just graduated. So I hope you will stay tuned. This particular one is called What I Want My Son to Know Before He Leaves for College, but this can also be applied to daughters as well. We'll just dive right in and get started on it. There is so much that I want to say to my son before he walks out that door for college. I do have two girls, so I know exactly what it feels like for them. This is our baby that's leaving, and there's a lot of emotions that are going on in my heart and in my head. So just bear with me and we'll get through this together. When I think about what I want to say, do I say it in the car? Do I say it in the hallway? Will he even hear it? If you're sending a son off this fall, you know exactly what I mean. And this also applies to daughters. I would ask myself, did I teach them everything that I wanted to teach them? And you always second guess yourself and question yourself about that. In today's video, I want to share the 5 things I want my son to know before he leaves. And if you have a daughter, definitely can apply here too. So please stay tuned. There's this tug of war, and it's going on in their hearts right now. There's joy for their new beginnings, but there's also this ache for the ending of life as we've known it. And we wonder, did I say enough? Did I teach enough? Is he or she ready? Am I ready? I don't think we're ever completely ready, to be honest. It feels like we're packing up more than just dorm supplies. We're packing. Told myself I wasn't going to cry. Try to get through this, but I'll bear with me because this is an didn't bring any tissues outside, so we may be in trouble. This is my baby that we're talking about. It's definitely emotional. We're packing 18 years of memories and lessons, tears, lots of prayers. We're going to talk about the 5 things that we want them to know. Number 1, I want him to know that he's never alone. He's never alone. Even if I'm not right down the hall, God is closer than his next breath. And I will always be here. I will always be here. I want him to know that. I'm here. I'm cheering you on no matter the miles, no matter how far away it is. I'm always here. Number 2, what I want my son to know. And like I said, if you've got a daughter, this applies to her too. Your identity is not in your GPA or your choices. They need to know that. You're a child of God. Period. Don't ever forget who you are or whose you are. Super important. They need to know that. They need to know that this next life that they're stepping into, this next chapter of their life that they're stepping into, of course grades are important, but that's not where their identity is found. They may make some choices that you wouldn't approve of. Their identity is not in their choices. Make sure they know that. You've raised them and you taught them well for 18 years. And our prayer as parents is that they fall back on that. But that brings us to number 3. It's okay to struggle. Number 3 is it's okay to struggle. You don't have to have it all together. Isn't that a relief? You don't have to have it all together. There's strength in asking for help. And that's hard sometimes. It's hard to admit that we need help, but it's okay to ask for help. I remember when my daughters were having trouble with a certain class, and there's resources there that you can go to with students who are upperclassmen that can help them in classes. If they're struggling, there's counselors there. There's all kinds of help. So tell them it's okay to ask for help. There's strength in asking for help. There's wisdom in pausing. Don't just rush into something. Pause and pray about it. And grace will always meet you where you are. Make sure they know that. All right, we're on number 4. Be kind, work hard, and remember home. You want them to choose character over comforts. What they do and no one else is looking, that's the kind of person you want them to be. You want them to do the right thing even when no one is watching, because that shows character. You want them to choose honor over popularity. You don't want them to choose what everyone else is doing just so everyone will like them. That's not the student and the person that you want them to be. You want them to choose honor over popularity. And never, ever underestimate the power of a text to your mom. I'm speaking for myself when I say I would not hesitate to jump in that car and drive whatever amount of mileage I needed to get to my baby if they needed me. So don't ever underestimate that. And always remember home. And number 5, my love isn't going anywhere. This goodbye does not change a thing about the way that I love you. And if anything, it's grown deeper. I will always be here. They need to know that. I'll always be here. If you need me, make sure that they know that. So you've got your 5 things. And I want you to hear this. Letting go is an act of faith. It is not about pushing him out or her out. It's about placing them in God's hands. He is stepping into a world and it feels so big. But I know the one who goes before him, who has already made his path, who walks directly beside him, even when I can't be there, and who holds his future. God is He's already created his future. He's already created your daughter's future. We just have to be willing to let go and place them in the Creator's hands, the one that loaned them to us for 18 years, the one that already has their best interests at heart and loves them more than we do. And yes, it's hard, but you can do it. I know you can. Have faith in you. And as we say goodbye, I'm learning to whisper something new. Lord, help me let go and trust you with what's always been yours. My son has always been God's. He made the decision a long time ago to have Christ in his heart. And that's such a comfort for me, because I know that even if he makes wrong choices, that Holy Spirit is going to be the constant counselor that's whispering to him. He's going to know right from wrong. And I'm praying that he makes right choices. I'm praying that he is a leader and not a follower. And I'm praying that he will find his passion and pursue it with all of his heart. And I hope you pray that for your child as well. I pray that this video has resonated with you. And I want to give you a gift just to help you sort through all these emotions that we're feeling as moms. It is a printable letter writing guide. And it's called What I Want Him to Know Before He Goes. And as I'm saying this, I realize that those of you with daughters, because I do know daughters too, I think this was more focused because I do have a son that's graduating, but I want you to have something too. So I'm going to show you the one that I created for the boys, and it now has a tear stain on it from where I was upset a little bit earlier, but it says What I Want Him to Know, and it's a letter writing guide, and it has reflection prompts on here to help you think back of what all you want to include in this letter. And it's got several different ones on there. And then space for you to write it below just to give you some helpful hints. But I wanted you to have this, and I will put it in the description so you can click the link and print it out. But it just has the prompts to include in your letter. You can tuck it in his bag. You can leave it on his desk when you go move him into his dorm room. Or you can just keep it for yourself. It's just a way to process this whole transition. Maybe you just need to see it in writing. But this will be available for you. And just for the moms of daughters, if you're watching this and you have a daughter, I'm going to go as soon as I make this video, and I'm going to make one for daughters as well. And I will put that also in the description so you will have one that you can print out. But I just wanted those of y'all that have seniors just to have something to be able to to have a guide to go by. It's just peaceful and calming to be able just to write this letter and kind of get all of those emotions out. But this will be yours to download if you want it. It'll be there. Also, if you're looking for more encouragement in this season, check out the rest of my Letting Go with Grace series. We've got more coming up, and I want you to be part of them and share with all that I have to share with you, because I want to be your encourager and your cheerleader and lead you as we go through this together. And we will get through it. I promise you we will. But also, if you have not yet taken my Grace Build Mom Quiz, I would encourage you to do that. You can discover what kind of encouragement that you need as a mom in the season that you're in right now. So if you haven't taken that quiz, I'll put that link below too. All you have to do is put your email in, you go through, take the test, and then according to whichever results you get, you'll also get some neat free downloads and guides and videos and different things that you can watch, listen to, print out, whatever you need to do, just to let you know that you got that encouragement there and it helps you along the way. You are not alone in this season. I promise you that. I am right there with you. Letting go is hard, and so hard, but you're doing it with grace. Subscribe for more encouragement. Want to be there each week to lead you and guide you and help you. And I will be here walking with you. Y'all hang in there. We've got this.